one thing's for sure. This is definitely not Mirage.
Whatever these things are, stay the hell away from them. They're not people.
Hello VR fans and welcome to another review video. So I finally played Memoriam and genuinely this game is something special. It's emotional, eerie and absolutely stunning in VR. In today's video, I'm giving you the full lowdown on how it plays and if it's really worth the hype. Gameplay in Memoriam starts off with you waking up as Dr. Otto Hudson in the year 2311 aboard a creepy spaceship. Right away, things feel wrong. The halls are filled with flickering lights, sticky red slime, and trails of blood leading into the darkness. The sounds in the ship add to the scary vibe, with steam hissing from pipes and strange noises always making you feel like something is hiding close by. The developers, Patient 8 Games, do a great job with the visuals and sound, making every moment feel tense and creepy. As you wander through the ship, you collect audio logs and messages, plus a mysterious voice guides you over the radio. Even when it's quiet, you keep finding new clues about the infection called Ichor, which turned the crew into twisted monsters hunting you down. These horror elements are inspired by Dead Space and Alien. So fans of those will find Memoriam familiar, but it's unique and built for VR instead of just being a regular horror game with VR slapped on. The combat in Memoriam VR is pretty intense and requires smart, careful play. You begin the game with the Hikari pistol, which has unlimited shots but isn't very strong. You can't just run around, shoot and win. Ammo for stronger weapons like the shotgun and submachine gun is rare, so you have to use everything wisely. Reloading is physical and hands-on, no button presses. For example, with the shotgun, you manually open the barrel, load shells in, and snap it closed. Every fight feels real and important, especially when monsters are rushing towards you and you have only seconds to reload. You can also use two weapons at once, like a shotgun in one hand and a pistol in the other, so you feel powerful, but the enemies are dangerous. The mutants don't just move straight at you. They crawl, leap, spit acid, and sometimes even try to box you into tight places. Shooting them anywhere won't work. You have to aim for glowing limbs or weak spots, which can make the fight stressful, but also rewarding when you get it right. Memoriam doesn't only have fighting. It's full of puzzles that keep things interesting. You'll find locked doors needing codes, broken consoles to repair, and gadgets like flame cutters to open blocked paths and cable detectors to trace power. These puzzles make sense for the story. Repairing the ship or finding new paths is part of your survival. If you don't enjoy sitting and thinking things through, a few sections might be tricky, but most puzzles are satisfying and offer that aha moment when you get them solved. Exploring the ship is a huge part of the game. You'll pick up logs, discover new rooms, and sometimes unlock secret areas if you look closely enough. The campaign is long for a VR horror game, with over 10 hours for most players, and even more if you try to collect every log and find every secret. That means it feels like you're getting a full, big adventure instead of a short demo. Every weapon and tool is real in VR. You have to reach over your shoulder to get items from your backpack, or grab health from your pouch. This makes you feel like you're really there, fighting for every step. Sound and graphics are a big deal in Memoriam VR. With good headphones, every monster roar, pipe clang, and whisper behind the wall feels real and scary. The graphics don't need to be super fancy because the mood is set with dark lights, red glows, shadows, and sticky slime. Every area looks grimy and dangerous, like a true horror spaceship. Sometimes monsters move in weird ways, or you'll see a bug, but the developers update the game quickly. Moments where things break or feel buggy are improving all the time. So the experience keeps getting better and scarier. As for the release, Memoriam VR launched in October 2025 for Meta Quest 2, Quest 3 and Quest 3S, with plans for PC VR and PlayStation VR 2 coming soon. The regular price is around $30, but some early buyers got it for less. The developer Patient 8 Games was known for their mods for Half-Life Alyx, but this is their first original VR title. They clearly worked hard to make everything feel suited for VR, from the backpack and weapons to how you pick up and reload items. Even players with glasses can get special VR lenses, so everything stays sharp and clear inside the headset. What makes Memoriam VR truly special is how it uses classic horror ideas from games like Dead Space and Resident Evil, but makes it all fresh and scary in VR. You have to plan ahead, manage your ammo, and realize that every monster is a real threat. Nothing feels easy or safe. The tools, gadgets, and puzzles you solve are always fun, and there's no boring busy work. It all matters for the story and your survival. Smart design touches are all over the place. You move through vents, open lockers, and reload guns using your hands, which means every action feels like it counts. Even the smallest moments, like dropping a bullet during a fight or solving a puzzle while monsters are nearby, are unforgettable. The game is never just a shooter, it's a survival horror experience meant to mess with your head and make every decision feel important. Across the ship, there are dangers and surprises at every turn. You'll always have to look carefully, listen for clues, and be ready to change your plans when new problems show up. Some players might not love the tougher puzzles or the rare bug that pops up, but these are being fixed and the overall experience is well worth the effort. For anyone wanting a big adventure, lots of scares, and hours of gameplay, Memoriam VR gives you that and more. It's a standout horror game for VR in 2025, perfect for fans who want something creepy, challenging, and completely packed with atmosphere. So, that's all about Memoriam. This game really pulls you into its scary world and keeps you on your toes until the end. If you want a cool VR horror experience with smart gameplay, Memoriam VR is one of the best picks for 2025. Hit that like and subscribe button if you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
What's going on?